Hello everyone, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us. Well, we've got high pressure dominating a big chunk of the country at the moment. A pretty cold start to Wednesday. We saw temperatures below zero, -1 up around Auckland, -3 around Waikato, -4 through Central Plateau, and -5s around northern parts of Canterbury and also some other inland parts around like Mackenzie country and those areas. However, it was +10 at the same time in Gore. So -1 in Auckland, +10 in Gore. So it was a little bit of a different morning this morning. So why was it warmer around Southland? Well, it's this light breeze coming through here. It's this nor'wester, very gentle, and it's going to produce a little bit of cloud, in fact, even a bit of rain and some spits of rain coming through over the next day or so. But generally speaking, a little bit warmer than average down in the south. And that warmer than average airflow is going to slowly spread northwards. It'll take until the weekend to reach the North Island though. So we've still got some cold nights coming up, but that's the animated wind map at the moment. And you can certainly see there's a big high in charge. So this is Thursday, and that high is still in charge of the North Island and to some degree the upper half of the South Island. But as you get further south, those winds continue, which means Thursday's a warmer than average day, or at least the night might be tonight, around the southern part of the country, but it's still cold in the north and you're still going to get some frosts. To Friday, and it's still cold in the very north, Auckland, Northland, parts of Bay of Plenty and Waikato, you're still pretty cold, but you'll notice that there's a very light northwest breeze developing, and this is a warm airflow. It's not only subtropical, but some of it is coming out of the Australian interior. So it is a warm airflow coming through, and it's only going to get windier and windier as we go through the weekend as it pushes against that large high. So that's the squash zone beginning there, as you can see on Friday. Then we get to Saturday, and it starts to get pretty rough. Heavy rain on the west coast. That rain turns to snow further south in the mountains and down towards Fiordland. Gets colder down around Southland and Otago, although the winds are still mostly westerly, so it's not exactly a brutal southerly. That's coming next week. Then you've got the big strong winds, probably gale force through central New Zealand, mainly through Cook Strait and amongst the mountains, and then just showers further north, and warm and windy for many eastern areas. The sun could still be out as well. And then we get to Sunday, it gets even windier for the North Island. It pushes further north. A few showers, still fairly dry though. That's the main rain band over Taranaki. There could be a rain warning potentially for that area and the west coast. There might also be some wind warnings associated with these strong to gale force northwesterly winds. So it warms back up again actually around the South Island on Sunday for a time. And then we get to Monday next week, and look at that. The cold dark blue line goes all the way up to about Auckland, which means it's another cold southerly change sweeping through across the country. We've had quite a lot of southerlies this year, much more than previous years. That's why the temperatures are down in many areas. So more rain, wind, showers on Monday, and you can take a fair guess that Tuesday and Wednesday are looking a bit windy as well. That's all from me. We'll update you again tomorrow with the very latest for the outlook for the weekend.